You know when something hits the news and you just have to keep watching? That's exactly what's happening with Sean Diddy Combs right now. The hip-hop mogul, business icon, and entertainment heavyweight is smack dab in the middle of a courtroom drama that's got everyone talking. So many questions are swirling around. Who's defending him? What's their game plan? And how did things get this serious? Let's pull back the curtain and take a walk inside the courtroom to see how Diddy's defense team is playing their cards piece by piece. I promise, it's more than just legal mumbo-jumbo. This story's got strategy, drama, and a peek into how the famous stay one step ahead when the stakes are sky high. Doctors, the weight of the case. First, a little background so we're all on the same page. Sean Diddy Combs, known for his influence in music, fashion, and business, is facing serious federal charges, sex trafficking and racketeering. The allegations aren't just big, they're massive. Naturally, this has sent shockwaves through the entertainment world and beyond. But a court case like this isn't just about headlines and rumors. It's about a very high-stakes legal battle, and the people behind the scenes can make or break the whole thing. Diddy's team knows that, and that's why the defense isn't just any random group of lawyers. We're talking about a carefully selected squad that's designed to do one thing: defend one of hip-hop's biggest legends, no matter what. Champundas. Meet the dream team, the defense lawyers. You can't talk about Diddy's defense without spotlighting the all-star team representing him. This isn't a walk in the park. These attorneys come with serious street cred and experience in handling complex, high-profile cases. Mark Agnifilo leads the charge. The guy's a legal veteran with over 30 years of experience, and he's no stranger to high-stakes battles. Fun fact, he once defended the notorious NXIVM cult leader Keith Raniere, so he's no rookie when the media circus is wild. Agnifilo is the kind of lawyer who looks at a mountain of evidence and figures out how to chip away at it, piece by piece. His approach? Break down complicated cases so that the jury sees things clearly, without the confusing legal jargon. Next up is Tini Garagos, daughter of legendary defense attorney Mark Garagos. She's carved her own path, especially in cases involving celebrities. Tini has been vocal about Diddy's innocence in public, and her presence adds a strong media-savvy element to the defense. She understands how the courtroom and the court of public opinion often collide, and she's ready to battle on both fronts. Then there's Brian Steele, the newest addition but definitely no less significant. Steele joined in April 2025 and is known for tackling tricky RICO cases, including defending rapper Young Thug. With Steele on board, Diddy's team has a serious edge in challenging the complex racketeering charges. Together, this trio combines decades of experience, legal brains, and a clear focus on one goal: dismantling the prosecution's case. Tarsiel, what's the defense game plan? All right, here's where things get really interesting. You might wonder, what exactly are they doing to fight these allegations? It turns out the defense is playing a multi-layered game, and it's all about questioning everything: evidence, witnesses, and even how the law applies. 1. Questioning the evidence. One of the first moves in any big trial is to attack the prosecution's evidence. Diddy's lawyers are going hard on this front. They're arguing that some of the evidence, like certain video clips and witness testimonies, might not be reliable. Maybe it's been taken out of context, or maybe it was collected in ways that don't hold up in court. Mark Agnifilo has openly hinted that some footage and documents could be misleading or even unlawfully obtained. If they can get key pieces of evidence thrown out, that seriously weakens the prosecution's story. Imagine trying to build a house without bricks. That's what losing crucial evidence would feel like for the other side. 2. Casting doubt on witnesses. Witnesses can make or break a case, right? Well, Diddy's team is digging deep to poke holes in the credibility of some of the prosecution's main witnesses. They're questioning whether these people have hidden agendas. Maybe they're disgruntled former employees or people looking for a payday. One witness, a former assistant named Capricorn Clark, gave some intense testimony. But the defense is suggesting she might be exaggerating or misremembering details, and they're making sure the jury knows that. It's all about planting seeds of doubt. If you can't trust the witness, can you trust their story? Third, redefining the narrative. Now, this is a clever move. The defense is arguing that the alleged activities were consensual and part of a lifestyle, not crimes. This flips the prosecution's story on its head. Instead of Diddy being a criminal mastermind, they paint a picture of a man whose personal life and relationships have been misunderstood or misrepresented. It's not just about denying the charges. It's about telling a different story, one that challenges assumptions and invites the jury to see things from another angle. Fourth, legal technicalities and the RICO angle. Here's where the legal heavy lifting happens. The racketeering charge is complicated because it involves proving a pattern of criminal behavior connected through an enterprise. The defense is challenging whether the prosecution's case really fits that definition. If the defense can show that the RICO statute doesn't apply here, or that it's been stretched too far, that could blow a major hole in the entire case. Legal technicalities might sound boring, but in a trial like this, they can be a game changer. Playing the public opinion. Game courtroom battles aren't fought only behind closed doors. In today's world, the media, social platforms, and public opinion play huge roles, especially when a celebrity like Diddy is involved. Teni Garagos has been front and center, making sure Diddy's side is heard loud and clear. She's given interviews, made public statements, and has worked to keep the narrative from spiraling out of control. Because let's be honest, no one wants a conviction based on media trial before the jury even hears the facts. They've also filed motions to block certain testimonies or evidence that might damage Diddy's reputation unfairly, such as requests to exclude witness accounts that rely on hearsay or unverified claims. This legal wrangling isn't just about court rules. It's about managing how the story is seen outside the courtroom, too. Shoppers. What this means for Diddy and us. The trial isn't just a headline or another celebrity scandal. It's a test of how justice works when power, fame, and money get involved. For Diddy, the stakes couldn't be higher. A conviction would impact not only his freedom but also his legacy and empire. For the public, it's a reminder that even those at the top can face serious legal challenges. But it also shows how complicated the legal system is. The defense strategy reveals that every case is about more than just right or wrong. It's about how facts are presented, perceived, and fought over. And here's the thing. No matter what side you're on, the courtroom drama is real life playing out. It's messy, emotional, and full of surprises. Shoppers. Wrapping it up, what to watch for next? If you're following this story, or even if you're just curious about how the legal world spins around a celebrity like Diddy, keep an eye on a few things. How will the defense challenge key witnesses? Will they manage to break down their credibility? Will the court accept or reject the defense's objections to evidence? That could sway the whole trial. How will public statements by Teni Garagos shape the story outside the courtroom? And ultimately, how will the jury respond to this mix of legal tactics, personal stories, and complex charges? The trial is far from over, and there's bound to be plenty more twists before a verdict is reached. But for now, the inside look at Diddy's defense team gives us a window into the fierce battle playing out behind the scenes. Before you go, if you found this deep dive interesting and want to stay updated on this case and other big stories, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Drop a comment below with your thoughts. What do you think about the defense's strategy? And share this with your friends who love a good courtroom drama. We've got more coming, so stick around.